Union Grove is a city well known to the drag fans in Wisconsin and Illinois. Some time ago, Bob Metzler issued us a standing invitation to his Great Lakes Dragaway. When he told us about this event, we decided to pack the cameras and go. We were greeted by some of the top nitro fuelers in the nation, as well as some of the most frantic wheel standers ever to run the quarter mile. Well, with the weather clear and the track fast, it was an action-packed day to say the least. It also gave us the chance to preview some of the cars to appear later this year in the Nationals. Great Lakes Dragaway with a fast, wide, 1,320-foot one-way street. Perfect weather, a jam-packed crowd. It was an ideal setting for a gathering of the monsters. The top speed merchants in the business were here. With them, the most exotic and powerful racing machines in the world. The first round elimination started with a pair-off of Nicole and LaHaye. It's an easy win for Jim Nicole with an ET of 6.90. Here's the big daddy himself, Don Garlits, going in lane 1 against the Puzzler. Garlits runs away with it and clocks a speed of 199.55 miles per hour. The Golden Greek, Chris Karamencinas, wins his first round against Nemeth and Novelli with a 6.82, 200 miles an hour, and Novelli blows through the track. Then it's Don Prudhomme in the Hot Wheels special against the American Express. Prudhomme gets a beautiful hole shot and a winning ET of 6.83 to Johnny Paulson's 7.55. Tommy Ivo wins his first match against the Hot Rod Shop with an ET of 6.74 at 197 miles per hour. Fritz and Donovan go against Jim Nicole's rear-engine car in a wheel-to-wheel crowd pleaser. They come up with a 6.78 to Nicole's 6.83. This time, it's the Spirit, driven by Arnie Bailing in lane 1, Steve Carboni in lane 2. Always been a tough competitor, and nothing's changed as he screams to a 7.05 win over Bruce Dodd's Spirit. Bob Anderson gets a bad jump off the line, but comes on strong to beat Don Cook through the traps. Here's one we've been waiting for, Tom McEwen's Mongoose, staging with Mel Hoy in the Swamp Fox. Much for Mel Hoy as he sizzles out a 6.76 at 205 miles per hour. With the Fuelers' first round over, it was time for the wheel standards. Bill Shrewsbury with the LA Dart in lane 2 and Francis Monahan in lane 1. Watch them, they're wild. Both cars are up for the full run. Monahan wins it, and it looks like Shrewsbury may go all the way to Milwaukee on the rear wheels. Now it's the Red Baron against Dick Hutchins' Chevy Rebellion. Hutchins comes from behind to win it with an ET of 11.80. Here, Bob Perry's fugitive Corvette lines up with the trash truck. Look out, the trash truck lost it. When he bounced off the vet, the trash truck veered across the grass and through the wooden fence. The crews and ambulance are there in a hurry. Here's the accident again from a different angle. The Hemi Under Glass stages with Bill Golden's Little Red Wagon. Bob Riggle takes the win in the Hemi Under Glass at 10.93 at over 125 miles an hour and on the rear wheels. this run, Vic Brown in the Crates and Donovan Special put Tommy Ivo on the trailer with a winning ET of 6.62 at 215 miles per hour. Now down the snake, Prudhomme moves up to the line against John Wiebe. Prudhomme's hot wheels are too hot for Wiebe, and Don screams through the traps with a time of 6.66. The tension builds and the crowd is up as the wheel standers come out of the staging area and up to the line. Dick Hutchins of the Chevy Rebellion whips the Little Red Wagon in this run by staying on the rear wheels for the full quarter mile. The Chevy Rebellion went on to the third round, where he met up with Bob Perry's famous Fugitive Corvette. The Fugitive barks through the traps, wheels up to take the win, and Bob Perry will be back for the final runoff. This run decides which car faces the Fugitive in the finals. The Red Baron in lane 1 and the Hemi Underglass in lane 2. Bob Riggle puts the nose in the air and the Hemi through the traps first with an ET of 11.54. Vic Brown puts the wraps on the snake as the Crates and Donovan car explodes through the traps with an ET of 6.55 at a speed of 228 miles per hour. The Golden Greek, Karamencinas, polishes off Bob Anderson in this third round with a time of 6.73. And here's the big one, the final run for the wheel standers. Two screamers put down a bed of rubber. The Fugitive in lane 1, the Hemi Underglass in lane 2, and the countdown is on. Both cars get a beautiful hole shot and fire into the air, but Riggles lets the Hemi cross the center line and the wheels come down. Perry's run is perfect with the nose up all the way, and the Fugitive is the final winner. And here's the final go for the Nitro Fuelers. Chris the Golden Greek in lane 1, with the Crates and Donovan Bullet driven by Vic Brown in lane 2. There's a malfunction, and Chris never leaves the line. It's a solo run for Vic Brown all the way as he wins the Great Lakes Spring Olympics. Karamencinas climbs out of his car with a full realization that this was not his day. The Crates and Donovan Missile made 4 brilliant runs, and for the pilot Vic Brown, it was a beautiful Sunday.